You are welcome to my channel. Today we are making braided headband with bow. It's an optional if you don't want to attach the bow to it. Okay, so this can be used for wedding, engagement, or any event of your choice. The materials we are going to use: satin fabric, satin fabric, your tape measure, tape measure, scissors, matching thread, tailor's chalk, pins, your turner for turning your fabric, and a long rope with a safety pin. So we are done, and we will need foam. Okay, your foam, you need a quarter-inch foam, quarter-inch foam, and then 1 inch foam, 1 inch foam. These are the main things that we are going to use. Let's get to the measurements. The measurements we are going to need for our braided headband. The braided headband, we are going to use 37 inches length by 4.5 inches width. 37 inches length by 4.5 inches width. We are going to cut 3 of them. You see, it is braided headband, and then the braiding is 3. So please, you cut the 37 by the 4.5 3 times as I am showing you in the video. Now let's get or cut the bow. Okay, the measurement for the bow, we are going to need measurement of 20 inches length and 10 inches width. 20 inches length, 10 inches width for our bow. After we've gotten our bow, you see the braided headband, we have to get something to cover the ruff, so this will make our work neat. That will be 6.5 inches by 5 inches length, 6.5 by 5 inches width. And then the foam that we are going to use for the bow is 10 by 10 inches. We are going to insert this foam in the measurement we just took. That is the bow measurement. And then the braided headband, the foam we are going to use to insert the measurement, use 30 inches length. Yes, I use 30 inches length by 2.5 inches width. And when you measure around the foam, you should get about 5 inches. Okay, 5 inches. Yes, as like this. So please, let's get started. Fold all the materials that we have cut into 2 and iron them. Okay, iron them, and make sure that the right or the shining part is inside, and then the wrong part is where we are going to sew. So sew half inch, half inch, half inch for all the 3. This is what we are going to use for the braided headband. With the bow, we are going to sew only 2 of the side and leave 1 opening. That will help us insert our foam. Okay, so you sew the other side, leaving just 1 opening or 1 side. Let's turn our fabric into its right side, get them ironed nicely, and let's begin to insert our foams. We are coming to insert our foams. Okay, bring your 30 inches length foams, all of the three, and let's begin to insert them. To begin with, kindly tie the thread or your rope at the bottom of one side of your foam, and then you will start pushing your safety pin inside one of the hole on your braided headband material. So you will be pulling the safety pin. As you pull, the foam will be coming out of it. So please kindly watch what I'm doing. You see, you just make sure this where it is a little bit difficult, but this has been working for me. Instead of using those fiber, it takes long. By using the foam, I just use this rope, and then I just pull the rope out of the fabric, and it come out so nicely. You don't want the foam to cut or torn inside the fabric. So please, when you are pulling, do it carefully. Be patient with yourself. Okay, be patient with yourself, and then you pull, you arrange it nicely. You pull, you arrange it nicely. We are going to repeat the same procedure for the remaining two. Let's insert our foam too. To insert your foam in the fabric that we are going to use for your bow, please kindly make sure that you put it on it to see if it fits perfectly. Then if it is bigger than the material, kindly cut those excesses and make sure it fits perfectly. Yes, face it inside. Pin that one side opening that we left, pin it this way, folding the edge or the rough edge inside and making it nicely this way. Go to your machine, get it sewed, and come back, and let's start with the braiding of the three strands of foam that we insert in those fabrics. So that is all for this. Let's begin with our braiding. To braid your headband, you are going to put each of them on each other. So you put the first one, the second, and the third one. Help if you have somebody, let the person help you braid it. I don't have anyone around, so I use a nail and then hammer to nail that edge for me to get a firm edge for me to pleat it nicely. To pleat, you just have to turn one, remove one on top, bring it, and then that is that. So you do it that way till the very end of it. If you don't know how to braid it, then please, I have a video on this channel detailed on how to do the braiding. So please, that is that. With the help of your sewing machine or thread and needle, you see now this place has become bulky and I don't want to break my sewing machine needle, so I'm using thread and needle to secure or to join the end to end together for me to get a round band. Yes, a round band. This headband will fit any adult head. It will fit any adult head. Yes, so please don't worry about it. It will fit any adult head. So we should get something like that. Now we want to attach our bow. If you don't want to attach your bow, you can just do it straight away. You sew and then you turn it over. But it will give you this nice edge. But this one we are going to attach bow. So to attach your bow, please, you have to use your tailor's chalk to get the middle part of your bow where you are going to fold and attach your thread and needle to make it tight or firm. So the bow I did only 3. You fold and you bring the other end and the other end to it, and you see this is the middle part. That's why I use my tailor's chalk to get a middle or an equal middle part. So use your thread and your needle to secure it this way, and then now you want to roll your thread and needle around it. Roll it around it so that you get a firm bow. After you finish turning your thread and needle around it, you are going to attach it to your braided headband. Before we sew the cover or the loop, okay, that thing that I showed you, we are going to put this one at the rough edge of the bow or the braided headband. So we are attaching our cover for a neat finishing. Please, for this one too, if you are not used to the sewing machine, sewing with a bucket, use your thread and needle. But I'm going to use my sewing machine because I want to get uh I'll push the distance and then try my way out or sew it very nicely this way. So I use my sewing machine to sew here. If you cannot, go ahead and use your thread and needle. That's okay. So please, this is all about the video. If you are new here, we only post detailed video without leaving any procedure or method behind the scene. Okay, everything here is step by step, detailed enough. So kindly subscribe and put on the notification bell so that anytime I upload the video, you'll be the first person to be notified. Thank you and thanks for watching. Bye. See you next week, same day.